And that message is exactly what I've been talking about for the last 10 years. I mean, it was so beautifully consistent. It's the message that we find in mystical activism, and it's the ultimate message of this book. So I'm not gonna be I'm doing a spoiler alert. You have to read the book if you want to find what she says. But I can tell you on the general level what it is that
Okay.
we're trying to do here, because it's so important. And the reason I did this was the mess. You know how stories work. You in all these men's gatherings, you tell a story, and people get caught up in it. And pretty soon, we are the birds, and pretty soon we're in this valley, and we're in that valley, and these things are happening to us, and the grief is striking us. And we give up hope, and then the hoopoe, this little bird that's been leading us through, calls us and re-inspires us again to move on, because we are going to come up against some really hard, awful times in this process. Will we give up, or will we reorganize ourselves in community? Because it's all about doing it in community. And so the ultimate step in this catastrophic time is opening our hearts again to creation, okay, to the place that gave birth to us. And Matthew Fox says it in a very sweet way. He says, an absence of the sacred is the basic flaw in many of our efforts at ecologically or environmentally adjusting our human presence to the natural world. He says, more and more than ever, we need to stop and sit and be present and allow our love for the world and the world's love for us to be deeply felt. Love will be the source of our energy and of our imaginations that will render us effective agents for deeper change, not superficial change, but a change that begins and ends with the reverence and gratitude we carry in our hearts toward the universe that has birthed us. This is not, this can't be a mental thing, and it can't be a Hallmark card. It can't be a happy thought. It has to be something that you deeply drop into in the being of your being, and discover that your being is the same as the ferns being, and the same as the cows being, and the fishes, and the same as the sky. We were all made of the same stuff. And when we feel that, we realize that everything happening to creation is happening to me.